Hello dear students. So in the last class we discussed about how to find the perimeter of a rectangle and square and other regular shapes. So how to find the perimeter of a rectangle? So perimeter of a rectangle is equal to perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. To find the perimeter of a given rectangle, the equation is 2 into L plus B. 2 into length plus breadth. Then to find the perimeter of a regular shape means the all the sides are of equal length. If we consider an equilateral triangle, the three sides are of equal length. It is a regular shape. So to find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle, the equation is the perimeter of an equilateral triangle, number of sides into length of one side, that is 3 into side. Number of sides in an equilateral triangle is equal to 3. 3 into length of each side, length of one side. So 3 into side. Then we consider a square. Square is also a regular shape. We consider a square. Our square has 4 sides. The square has 4 sides and all the sides are of equal length. So it's a regular shape. And to find the perimeter of a square, the equation is number of sides into length of one side. In a square, just 4 sides, so 4 into length of one side. 4 into side. Then in the case of a hexagon, regular hexagon, a hexagon has 6 sides. To find the perimeter of a regular hexagon, the equation is number of sides into length of one side. A hexagon has 6 sides, so 6 into length of one side, 6 into side. Then we also discussed in the case of a pentagon, how to find the perimeter of a pentagon. Pentagon, the number of sides into, to find the perimeter of a regular pentagon, the equation is number of sides into length of one side. A pentagon has 5 sides, so 5 into length of one side. So these are the equations that we also discussed in the chapter menstruation. So to find the perimeter of a rectangle, equation is 2 into L plus B. Then equilateral triangle, 3 into length of one side. Then square is equal to 4 into side. Then to find the perimeter of a regular hexagon, which means all the sides are of equal length. Regular hexagon is equal to 6 into side. Then to find the perimeter of a pentagon is equal to 5 into side. Pentagon has 5 sides, so number of sides into length of one side. Then the next question is area. So what do you mean by area? The amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called area. If you consider a circle or a closed figure like this, then the area means the amount of surface enclosed by the closed figure, which means this is the area of the given circle. When you consider any closed figure like a rectangle, then the area is amount of surface enclosed by the closed figure. The portion inside the rectangle refers the area of the figure. Okay, like this we can find the area of given figures. So we discussed some questions about area. Then the exercise 10.2. Exercise 10.2, find the areas of the following figures by counting squares. So here some figures are given and we want to find the areas of the given figures by counting number of squares. In your textbook, page number 216. Here the first figure is the square. So it's a square like this. this figure contains how many fully filled squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fully filled squares. So the figure contains only 9 fully filled squares. Hence the area of the given square is, or given figure is, will be 9 square units. The area is 9 square units because the figure contains 9 fully filled squares. By counting the number of fully filled squares, we get 9. So 9 square unit is the area of the given figure. Then the next figure, it's a cross. So the figure contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fully filled squares, which means 5 square unit is the area of the given figure because the figure contains only 5 fully filled squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the area is 5 square unit. 5 square unit is the area of the given figure, which means the figure contains only 5 fully filled squares. Then the next figure is like this. You can see that there are 2 fully filled squares. And 4 half filled figures. The figure contains 2 fully filled squares and 4 half filled squares. So the number of fully filled squares, is equal to, there are only 2 fully filled squares. 2, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half filled squares. So half filled squares is equal to 4. 4 into half. 4 into 1 by 2, which means 4 figures are half filled. So 4 into 1 by 2, we get 4 by 2, that's equal to 2. So the total area of the given figure is fully filled squares, that is 2 plus half filled squares 2, that's equal to 4, which means the figure contains, hence the area of the given figure will be 4 square units. The area of the given figure is 4 square units. So first we find the fully filled squares, that's equal to 2. Then half filled squares, that's equal to 4. 4 into 1 by 2, then we get the area covered by half filled squares. That's equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. Then to find the total area of the given figure, number of fully filled squares plus half filled squares, the 2 plus 2, that's equal to 4 square units. So 4 square unit is the area of the given figure. Then the next question, it's a rectangle. In this figure, all the squares are fully filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 fully filled figures, which means the figure contains 8 fully filled squares. So the area of the given figure is 8 square units. So first number D, answer is 8 square units. 8 square unit is the area of the given figure, which means the figure contains 8 fully filled figures. Fully filled squares. Here all the squares are fully filled. Here you can see that in this figure, all the squares are fully filled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. because we know that the area of a figure is like the surface enclosed by the closed figure. This is the surface of the given figure. So the surface has 8 fully filled figures. So 8 square unit is the area of this figure. Then this one, and here you can see that this figure, all the squares are fully filled. There is no half filled figures, half filled squares. All squares are fully filled. Also, how many fully filled squares are there in this picture? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all the squares are fully filled, and there are 10 fully filled figures. So 10 square unit is the area of the given figure. Then the next one, like this picture, you can see that the picture is like here you can see that this is the figure given in your textbook. And these two squares are fully filled. Two squares are fully filled. And here this figure is not fully filled. This is only a half filled figure. So this is half filled figure. Sorry, half filled square. And this square is also half filled. And this one is half filled. There we can see that two fully filled squares and 4 half filled squares are given here. So the number of fully filled squares is equal to 2, and the number of half filled square is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half filled squares. To find the area of the fully filled and half filled figures, the number of fully filled figures is 2. 2 into 1 complete square is gives 1. So 2 into 1 is the area covered by fully filled squares. That is equal to 2 square unit. And the half filled squares, that is equal to 4. Number of half filled figures or number of half filled squares is equal to 4. To find the area covered by half filled squares, 4 into half, 4 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. Which means to find the total area covered by fully filled squares plus area covered by half filled figures, that is equal to 2 plus 2, we get 4. So 2 plus 2, we get 4 square unit. 4 square unit is the area of the given figure. Or in a simple way, you can find the area of this figure by just counting the number, counting the square. So here fully filled square is 2. 2 fully filled square plus 4 half filled square, which means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. That is 4 half filled squares. 2 half filled squares make 1 plus another 2 makes 1 whole. So 1 plus 1, 2. So we get 2 plus 2, 4. Okay. Or number of half filled squares is half into 4 half filled squares, that is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. Okay. In this way, you can find the area of the given figure by counting the number of squares. Then the next question. In this figure, so you just look at your textbook, okay, and here is the picture. Question number G. There are how many fully filled squares are given in the given figure? Yes, 1, 2, 3. There are only 3 fully filled squares. Fully filled squares are 3 fully filled squares. And how many half filled figures are given here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 half filled half-filled figures. So here 1, 2, 3, 3 fully filled figures, and how many half-filled figures? 1, 2. Sorry, here are 3 fully filled figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This one is fully filled. 2, 3, and this one is also fully filled. So 4 fully filled squares are given here. So 4 fully filled squares is equal to 4, and the number of half filled figures are, this square is only half filled. This one is half filled, and this one is half filled, and this one is half filled. So 4 half filled figures are given. So 4 into 1 by 2, we get 4 by 2, that's equal to 2. So 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 square unit. 6 square unit is the 6 square unit is the area of the figure given in question number G. Then question number H. In H, you can see that all the squares are fully filled. So you just count the fully filled square, and the number of fully filled square is the area of the given figure. So how many fully filled figures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 squares, and all 5 squares are fully filled, which means 5 square unit is the area of the given figure. 5 square unit is the area of the given figure. In this way, you can find the area of the remaining figures by counting the number of squares. Okay. So that's your homework. Then the next portion. Then we just move to the next portion, that is how to find the area of a rectangle. Okay. We also studied about how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. How to find the perimeter of a rectangle? To find the perimeter of a rectangle, the equation will be 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. Like this, to find the area of a rectangle, the equation will be, let's see what the equation to find the area of a rectangle. So our topic is area of a rectangle. In your textbook, page number 270, here figure is given. To find the area of the rectangle. Here all the squares are fully filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 fully filled squares, which means the area of the given rectangle is 15 square unit. 15 square unit is the area of the given rectangle. The given rectangle is like this. The rectangle to opposite sides are of equal length, and here the length of the rectangle is 5 cm and the breadth of the rectangle is 3 cm. And to find the area of the rectangle, the equation is length into breadth. To find the area of a rectangle, equation will be length into breadth. So area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of a rectangle, the equation will be length into breadth is equal to L into D. In the given rectangle, length is equal to 5 cm. Length of the given rectangle is equal to 5 cm. L is equal to 5 cm, and breadth is equal to B is equal to 3 cm. Then the area of the given rectangle is equal to length into breadth, that is 5 into 3 is equal to 5 cm into 3 cm. That's equal to 5 into 3, 15 cm into centimeter square centimeter. Okay, so 15 square centimeter is the area of the given rectangle. Then in your textbook there is a table is in the first column length, breadth and area. So the length and breadth of some rectangle is given here. We want to find the area of the given rectangle, and the first one length is 3 centimeter and breadth is 4 centimeter. The second is length is 7 centimeter and breadth is 5 centimeter. Then the last is length is 5 centimeter and breadth is equal to 3 centimeter. So these are the length and breadth of a given rectangle. So we want to find the area of the rectangle. The first case, the length of the rectangle is equal to 3 centimeter and the breadth of the rectangle is equal to 4 centimeter. So the area, to find the area of the rectangle, the equation is length into breadth. Equation is length into breadth. So here length is equal to 3 centimeter. So 3 centimeter into breadth 4 centimeter. So 3 fours are 12 centimeter into centimeter square centimeter. So 12 square centimeter is the area of the rectangle having 3 centimeter length and 4 centimeter breadth. Then in the second case, length of the given rectangle is 7 centimeter and breadth is 5 centimeter. So to find the area of the given rectangle, the equation is length into breadth, which means length is 7 centimeter into breadth is 5 centimeter. 7 centimeter into 5 centimeter, that's equal to 7 into 5, 35 centimeter into centimeter square centimeter. 35 square centimeter is the area of the rectangle having 7 centimeter length and 5 centimeter breadth. The last is length of the rectangle is 5 centimeter and breadth of the given rectangle is 3 centimeter. So the area of the given rectangle is 5 centimeter into 3 centimeter. That's equal to 5 threes are 15. 5 threes are 15 centimeter into centimeter square centimeter. 15 square centimeter is the area of the rectangle having 5 centimeter length and 3 centimeter breadth. So here's a question. Find the area of a rectangle. Find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 12 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively. So find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 12 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively. Here we want to find the area of the rectangle, and 12 centimeter is the length of the rectangle. So the length of the rectangle is equal to 12 centimeter and breadth of the rectangle is equal to 4 centimeter. So first you write the steps involved in the question. So length of the rectangle. Length of the rectangle equal to 12 centimeter. 12 centimeter is the length of the given rectangle. So length of the rectangle is equal to 12 centimeter. Then breadth of the rectangle. Breadth of the rectangle is equal to 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter is the breadth of the rectangle. And here we want to find the area of the given rectangle. So the step is area of the rectangle. So how to find the area of a rectangle? Length into breadth. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth. Length into breadth. Now the length of the rectangle is equal to 12 centimeter. So 12 centimeter into breadth of the rectangle, that's equal to 4 centimeter. So 12 centimeter into 4 centimeter. If you multiply 12 into 4, you get 4 2s are 8. 1 4 is 4. Centimeter into centimeter, square centimeter. So 48 square centimeter is the area of the rectangle having 12 centimeter length and 4 centimeter breadth. Then the next question. Next question is how to find the area of the square. So to find the area of a rectangle, the equation is length into breadth. Then to find the area of a square, the equation will be side into side. Side into side. So the area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Then how to find the area of a square? The area of a square is equal to side into side. Area of a square is equal to side into side. Then to find the area perimeter of a square, the equation is 4 into side. And to find the area of a square, the equation is side into side. To find the area of a square, the equation is side into side. Then it's about a question. Find the area of a square plot of side 8 meter. Find the area of a square plot find the area of a square plot of side 8 meter. Of side 8 meter. So here we want to find the area of a square, and side of square is 8 meter. And to find the area of a square, the equation is side into side. So the first step is side of the square. Side of the square. Side of the square. So equal to 8 meter is the side of square. So it's equal to 8 meter. Then you want to find the area of the square. So area of the square is equal to side into side. To find the area of the square, the equation is side into side, and here the given square, each side measures 8 meters. So the answer is 8 meter into 8 meter. That's equal to 8 8s are 64. And meter into meter, square meter. Okay, so 8 square meter is the answer of the given question. 8 meter square. So to find the area of a square, the equation is side into side, and the given square, the side is 8 meter, and to find the area of a square, side into side, that is 8 meter into 8 meter, then we get, so 64 square meter. 8 feet are 64. So we get 64 square meter. So 64 square meter is the area of the given square plot. Then the next question. So today we discussed about how to find the perimeter of a regular shapes and how to find the area. Perimeter and area. So to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. In the case of a rectangle, how to find the perimeter of a rectangle? The equation is 2 into L plus B. 2 into length plus breadth. And in the case of area of a rectangle, the equation is length into breadth. Length into breadth. And in case of a square, perimeter of the square is equal to 4 into side. 4 into side. And to find the area of the square, the equation is side into side. Side into side. Then we also discussed about how to find the perimeter of some regular shapes like hexagon. To find the perimeter of a hexagon, the equation is number of sides in a hexagon into length of each side. A hexagon has 6 sides, so 6 into length of each side. Then pentagon, how to find the perimeter of a pentagon? That's equal to number of sides in a pentagon is 5. A pentagon has 5 sides into length of each side. 5 into side. Then in the case of an equilateral triangle, the perimeter of the equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into side. In an equilateral triangle, the 3 sides are of equal length, so it's a regular shape. So the equation is 3 into side. Number of sides into length of each side. So to find the perimeter of a rectangle, equation is 2 into L plus B, and the base of a square, perimeter is equal to 4 into side, and to find the perimeter of a hexagon is equal to 6 into side, and perimeter of a pentagon is equal to 5 into side, and equilateral triangle perimeter is equal to 3 into side, and the area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth, and the area of a square is equal to side into side. So these are the things that we discussed in this class. So today let's wind up our class. Study well. Have a nice day. Thank you.